Welcome back to the dark future of the Bones of Night. Let's see what we can learn today about what happened to the crew. Can you solve the mystery of the Prospector? Number 7. The Infradimensional Plane. Dear Investigator, I received your request after my last correspondence to elaborate on the nature of Bodilovskaya Thresholds and on anomalies associated with high-aspect FTL. I have attached a brief from our Chief of Research and Development, Dr. Rickard Stiles, to help address any questions you might have. For any further information you may require, I would suggest reaching out to the Collective Science Union. I understand that tensions are high with the Colonial Technocratic Federation, after an unexplained incident occurring so close to the territory, albeit in the furthermost frontier of either collective or Federation space. It would appear some of the more hawkish collective administrators seem intent on using the loss of the Prospector as predicate for conflict. I understand your need for more frequent and larger packets of recovered data, but please remind your superiors of how much damage the computer core suffered, and the extreme difficulty and delicacy involved by such damage to recover any data at all. Rest assured, Frontier Dynamics is just as anxious to discover the reason for such an alarming and catastrophic loss. Our team is working around the clock to recover as much as possible. Respectfully, Margaret Aurelius, Director of Deep Space Mining Initiatives and Exploration, Frontier Dynamics Corporation, Interstellar. Briefing on infradimensional relativistic hyperluminal traversal, or Bodilovskaya thresholds, and anomalies associated with high aspect alignment, by Dr. Rickard Stiles, PhD, CRFC, IDRF, BNQX. At the turn of the last century, Dr. Svetlana Bodilovskaya discovered the existence of what we have come to know as infradimensional space, a plane of reality that is outside of any universe, yet connecting all. In this plane, the natural laws and forces that bind our existence together do not exist. In fact, comprehensible existence only exists in transplant in this plane, through the comings and goings of vessels that enter the space. FTL-capable ships have a device called a threshold lance, which is actually quite similar to the device Dr. Bodilovskaya used to discover the infradimensional plane. This device bombards a specific point in space, stretching the fabric of reality until, to paraphrase Dr. Bodilovskaya, the vessel is able to slip between the threads to dive into infradimensional space. The vessel must project a shield that literally preserves existence within the field. Otherwise, the laws of physics will cease to exist for the ship, and everything will unravel, even past the subatomic level. In this plane, the ship exists nowhere and everywhere, at all times and none. However, there is a curious effect on the ship in our reality. According to our reality, the ship folds outside of our reality and then travels to a distant point in space in a matter of seconds. However, for the vessel, they have been traveling for days, sometimes past a month. Strangely, the Bodilovskaya threshold, which has come to be the name of this alternative plane, imparts a hyperbolic effect on space and time that enters the plane relative to our reality. Any acceleration the vessel enters the threshold with, while the vessel does not move in the threshold, since space doesn't truly exist there, in our reality, the ship's virtual point of existence rockets through several factors faster than the vessel had when it entered. So, when the vessel leaves the threshold, it is re-entering in a point in space their theoretical point in space-time rushed towards. The math of calculating how far a vessel would travel given a certain acceleration and what the time dilation would be for the crew is incredibly complex, so I will not expand on this here. To put it in colloquial terms, it's a bit like falling into a hole, then climbing out with that same hole having moved a significant distance away at nearly the same time you fell into it. When entering the threshold, a ship can enter at a critical energy state that drastically increases the hyperbolic relationship the threshold has with our reality. This is known as high aspect alignment. For some reason, this causes strange spatial-temporal anomalies that can play havoc on ship systems, and make some, well, rather bizarre situations for the crew. We do not fully understand where these anomalies come from, but it is possible that they are pieces of reality from the theoretical billions of universes the infradimensional plane connects to. They could also be pieces of threads of space-time from our own reality. To be honest, we will likely never have an answer to these questions. Like I said before, the infradimensional plane exists outside of every concept of reality we understand. To be frank, we only barely understand how to predict how far a ship will travel in our reality, and even these calculations have their faults. I apologize if this seems like a long-winded way of saying we don't know, but there is still quite a bit we do not understand about the infradimensional plane. By its very nature, it exists beyond understanding. But we have been hard at work since Dr. Bodilovskaya's discovery to uncover these mysteries. Sincerely, Dr. Rickard Stiles, Chief of Research and Development, Frontier Dynamics Corporation, Interstellar. Mission Day Unknown. Unknown crew member. Error retrieving personnel records. Please contact Frontier Dynamics Information Security Team. I can't shake this weird feeling that I'm being watched. Every time I go through checks on the crew supply cargo hold, I just feel exposed. No, more like hunted. It's so unsettling. It's just gotta be my imagination. I mean, hell, I was stuck in a cell for weeks just trying to keep me from getting murdered. That's bound to make you feel like this. Just gotta work through it. Mission Day 6. Team Geologist and Head Excavation Chief, Dr. Leslie Mulgrew. None of these fucking idiots have confessed to beating up the new kid. I bumped them all down a quarter of a share. If they don't want to come clean, they can feel the hurt on payday. Doc says it'll still be a few days before the kid will be fit enough for duty, so it'll be a minute before he can assist with gear inspection and machine maintenance. This morning I was walking to my desk and I could have sworn I saw my grandfather's face at the end of the hall. He's been dead for 20 years. Had to be one of those blasted anomalies. I've never seen one like that. It brought back every summer, every beating, every time he screamed at us. I thought I had gotten past all that, but no. I think I see his face for just a moment and my blood runs cold. Mission Day Unknown. Unknown crew member. Error retrieving personnel records. Please contact Frontier Dynamics Information Security Team. I think it's always now what I think I know nail there's just about fish this guy can get fun and so what I see sister mean no way there with that mean it. No idea where my fuck nars nicht but not a killer excellent gets slaps of the hiccups. These here so if some man is a healer carb so I'll quit. No one's there
Snelpsrofniker, Ningalfsagalafahingikaf. Self-fertile.
Mission Day 6. Security Personnel, Meredith Andrews. I got all kinds of weird complaints from around the ship yesterday. Usually the first day of high aspect is the most intense with these anomalies, so you get some really bizarre situations as a result. One of the excavators called saying an entire symphonic orchestra was playing above the bunks. Ugh. Castillo said he found what looked like his dead body lying in the mess hall. He looked away for a moment and the body was gone. Cap said he spent half an hour chasing the sound of a little girl crying. It's nothing I haven't seen before, but it's always unnerving. This is not our world, and she seems quite pleased to help us remember that. I don't understand why Dr. Mulgrew won't let me investigate the hazing incident with that new excavator, but Cap supported his decision, so there isn't much I can do. Mission Day Unknown. Unknown crew member. Error retrieving personnel records. Please contact Frontier Dynamics Information Security Team. We never should have come here. I hope you enjoyed today's show. What did you think of the episode? Leave a comment down below to let me know what you thought, or leave a question for my new monthly Q&A episode. Before you go, please be sure to leave a like and share the show with a friend. It makes a massive difference in helping with discovery of the show, but also lets me know what you'd like to see more of. Check out the link tree below in the description to see all the different ways you can enjoy the show, or how to connect on social media and Discord. Special thanks to Fulfill Your Destiny for being a paid subscriber on Substack. Your contribution makes this show possible, and I cannot thank you enough for your support. If you would like to be featured in the show's special thanks, as well as other perks, please check out my Substack link in my link tree. Words cannot express how much I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to see what I've been working on, and I truly hope to see you again soon. Until next time, good fortune, good health, and good day.